Hello!
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to our green video.
We didn't even plan it.
Nope. Well, hello, I'm Neil, and I live in Colorado.
And I'm Alex, and I live in North Carolina. And we're cousins who cross-stitch.
Yay! Welcome to Cross Country Cross Stitch.
Come cross-stitch with us. We're back, and we're here, and it's not 6 months later. So we're excited. It's like 2 months, 2 weeks post StitchCon, I think, or maybe 3. So we're really excited that we're recording, and we've got some fun things to show y'all. We have a little bit of StitchCon haul and catch up to do, but not a ton. So we'll do that a little bit later in the video. But let's just dive right in. So you want to show your... Oh! What you been stitching on, Neil?
So I've been stitching on 2 things.
Very nice.
Yes, I've been trying to work on my species, safe for all species thing. So I got the turtle done.
Yes.
And I've started on the deer. So here's a close-up of the turtle.
Oh, his little turtle butt.
Yeah, he's cute.
He is
I was
cute.
so proud of myself because he has so much brown. So it was, a challenge for me. But
Yeah.
and then here's the little deer started with its little head and its legs crossed. And then here's the duck again, just because he's here. But yeah. I'd like to do at least like an animal a week. In my mind, I was like, I want to do an animal a day. That was ambitious and too ambitious for me. So I'd like to hopefully finish the deer by this weekend, and then move on to the cardinal, the red bird.
Very nice.
And thank you. And then I have one more whip, which I didn't do very much of it, but I was still proud of myself. This is the greenhouse SAL with Lola Crow cross stitches. And I was like, I'm gonna keep up with this SAL. That was also a lie. And
Lies crossers tell themselves.
yeah, so I got some vines and I started like some pink and a flower or something. And you can see the frog too. He's down there.
Yes, the little
But
poison.
yeah,
But
it's really cool.
Show the side with that you have the border done.
Oh,
it just looks so good. Like this. Yeah. It's just so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, the 5th I think the 6th planting gets released tomorrow. They're all so fucking cool. It looks really awesome. I'm excited to do it. I think I'll probably do all the plantings before I finish the frame.
Okay. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, and those are my 2 whips. That's all I've worked on since StitchCon. So, not too much, but
Oh wait,
life.
you had to finish though. I skipped right past that. I'm so sorry.
I finished this at StitchCon. And it's for my friend who stayed with my animals for a few days while I was at StitchCon. I made her a little shell.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so good.
It does look really good. She just moved to Colorado from Florida, so I made her a seashell. But the back looks cool too.
It was so fun watching you stitch that because you did it so different from the top to the bottom. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah, I did it like all the random scattered dots here, and then as soon as it broke up into stripes, I striped.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so cute.
So cute. And you finished that in the airport, right? On the way home?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did airport stitching. Fun.
Yeah. That's right. I didn't actually finish it. I did the bulk of it at StitchCon and then finished it in the airport, at the Cincinnati airport. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Alex? You said you got some whips.
Yes, I've got some whips. So these are all that I worked on at StitchCon and since. So the first thing I did at StitchCon was my Dark Queen of the Earth. I got some big chunks done on her. I'm almost done with part 2. So it was all this top part. And that was really nice to just have those chunks to do while we were sitting at the table.
It looks so good.
So fun there. And then I worked on 2 different projects in the late night room. And the first one is the Cross Stitch Nation by Beth Twist at Heartstring Samplery.
I don't think I realized that was Beth Twist.
Yeah. Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. And I'm doing a full custom color conversion. I'm going to change all the skin tones, going to change the clothes, all the things. And so I got the top border and then all of the words done.
Wow, you got so much of that done.
Yeah. I mean, I think I brought it and it just said I belong to the cross.
Yes, because we talked about it in our last video. Yeah.
Yeah. So I finished the top border and then I'd finish the words. But then I kind of am having a freak out moment. Not really anymore. I've kind of gotten over it by now. But I think 2020 baby stitcher Alex, I don't think I measured it right. Because the people have to...
This?
What?
Did you start this in 2020?
Maybe 2020, early 2021. But yeah, okay. Baby Alex, who was like, you have to cut it exactly what you need and let me learn how to do a cross stitch calculator. And I'm really scared because look how tall these people are. And then this bottom thing has to go, which it really doesn't have to go. So if I'm really close to the edge, I just won't do that bottom thing. You know what I mean?
Have you counted the stitches at all?
No, I'm too afraid to. So we'll see. It might just be the people. But I don't know.
I think it'll work.
I think it's another lie cross stitchers tell themselves. It'll fit.
Yeah.
So, that was one. Really happy with that progress. And I also picked up some more thread options for the clothing while I was at Keepsakes. I don't know where they are at this point, but and then the other whip I worked on in the late night room has gotten some more work on it since StitchCon because this was my piece that I took to the beach because it's really easy to stitch on without much. So I did it in the car and then on one of our like little evenings that we were just kind of hanging out. And it is
stitched in the car.
I did. I stitched in the car. I stitched the majority of it in the car.
Wow.
For the trip. But it is Educated by Bent Creek.
Oh, I'm excited to see the progress.
Yeah, I'm happy with it because it actually like looks like a cat and has some books.
Yay!
So, and then I just love that little needleminder because he's like holding it.
Yeah, that's cute.
So yeah, I mean, I probably in this late night probably only got the cat to like right here.
Right.
And then I've since done the bell and the tail and the books. So
that's awesome.
So that was good. And I'm going back to the beach because I'm lucky in 2 weeks. And so I'll take him again and probably stitch in the car again.
Nice.
Okay. Another one that I have been working on is Give Thanks. I think I showed this last time, but I know that I've stitched on it more. It's by Little House Needleworks. And the saying is, oh, I didn't show the thing. I'm thankful for my daily bread and also for my cross stitch thread.
So cute.
So I think I've done since y'all saw it, I did this whole second row and then the and. So
Nice.
there's that one. And then I had a new start at StitchCon that y'all saw in the last video. It was from my mystery box from Susan. Oh, and I don't have the cover sheet, so we'll put a picture in what it's supposed to look like. But she did a full sulky color conversion for in the library, and so it's a cute little bookshelf with all sorts of little things and a cat hanging off of it. And so I've done a lot on it since I've gotten home.
Yeah, you have.
So at StitchCon, I did all the green. And then since I've been home, I've done all the white in between. And then I've gotten both of the moths started with the pink. So this is a whole corner. These are like the middle things for the borders.
It's gonna be
So,
big.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think
But
that's so cool.
I'm loving the sulky. Oh my gosh. I'm loving it. And so this is kind of out of order, but I have it out right now, so I'm going to show it. I got a little sulky holder off of Etsy because I could just see these rolling all over the place and Schmidt playing with them. Hey, Needle.
Give a visitor.
Yeah,
You gonna hang out for a bit? That's cool.
do it. So they sit in it.
That's awesome.
And so it's 14. You can hold 14 at a time, and this project has 12, so I have 2 empty spaces. And then it has a little needleminder on there. That's magnetic. So
Cool.
I got this on Etsy by Modern Hoopla. Modern Hoopla. Hoopla.
That is the best name. Modern
Isn't
Hoopla.
it? Modern
Oh,
Hoopla.
they win.
So fun. So yeah. That's a little bit of haul, but so I don't have to dig it out later.
Nice.
Okay, and then one more, and y'all are getting a sneak peek because Instagram doesn't know about this. Well, they know about the story, but they don't know how far I've gotten. It is my animal alphabet, and I just finished. O is for owl.
Oh, yay! It looks so good.
It's
You've done
very
so many letters.
so many, and it's very wrinkly, but that's okay. So as we're filming today, I just posted in for Narwhal, but I finished O. So. So.
It looks so good.
Yes. So those are all my whips.
Yay!
Yes.
Huzzah!
So, now, would you like to do haul?
Sure.
Right.
Got a bunch of it.
Do it to it.
Do you want me to start with haul that I paid for?
Sure.
Not that I stole things, but what that sounded like.
We,
The haul that I steal.
we don't steal. We have really good friends.
Sure. I'll start with some patterns that I bought.
Okay.
So last year at StitchCon, I bought 8,000,000 patterns. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy any patterns. I ended up with 4, which I think is a reasonable number.
Mm-hmm.
One I showed in our last video, the abstract pineapple. Another one that I bought. It says buying cross stitch like I'm immortal. Let me take it out of this glossy bag. Just kidding, that was too hard. So we'll just keep it in the glossy bag. But and this is by Lucy Beam, Love and Stitches, designed by Rebecca Noland. But if it's not the truth, I am gonna buy cross stitch things until I have to declare bankruptcy, essentially.
Yeah, same. And we decided that's going to be our next SAL together.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I got to get the pattern and we'll kit it up, and that'll be our next SAL. Because
Yeah.
we
So cute.
enable her.
Yeah, it's bad. We did really good at StitchCon this
We
year.
did. We really, really did.
Alex enabled me to buy this. Alex found this in the annex. I'm obsessed with trees. It's why I chose my last name as Forest. So anyways, this is a bunch of trees. Um, and I actually bought, I'll leave it out. I bought a specific fabric to go with this. So, um, I'll get to the fabric in a second and I'll show that with it.
Who's
And
the
then
designer
while,
on?
what?
Who's the designer on that one?
Oh, Peddle Pusher. Let's
Got it.
see. What is a pen keep?
I don't know. Like a pincushion?
I don't know. Anyways, it says Pedal Pusher. It's called Fresh Picked Evergreens. And it was designed by Barbie Tingley.
Nice.
It's cute and I love trees. And then the last pattern that I paid money for um, was at Keepsakes. And I, going into Keepsakes, was like, I'm not buying anything but scrap bags, which I did buy scrap bags. And then I saw this and was like, well, I obviously have to buy this. This is Little Leaf Designs called Oak Leaves and Acorns. If you know me, you know I love squirrels.
Oh,
So
it's
like
so.
a little, and it's got like a little acorn charm here. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I got an acorn tattoo recently, so you know, love it.
Carry on the
Yeah. So those were my patterns. And then I guess I can show my fabric. I bought too many crab bags or crab bags.
scrap
This is
bags.
all. I got too many things, but this is the see, this is Atomic Ranch Fabrics called Wild Mint. I got it in 14 count Ada. This is what I got to do the Evergreens pattern on.
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that'll be really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought this next one with nothing in mind. I was just sometimes you just see a fabric and you're like, I have to have it.
Yeah.
So this is also Atomic Ranch, 14 count. This is called Tea Rose. Oh god, it's so pretty.
Yeah. That's
I
beautiful.
just I love it so much. And then I had more fabric. Oh, you mean this large bag of fabric? I do have fabric. I just got a ton of. I'll just show a few because I kind of got a lot, and a lot of it is just neutral or black and white. And
Yeah.
I did get an opalescent, which was really nice. Like I don't even think you'll be able to tell that this is purple. Can you tell?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's like a purple. I got some like canvasy burlappy materials.
Mm,
Um,
very nice.
this was given out by God, what's their name?
Oh, I have it sitting here too.
I have by the cross stitch chat group,
Wonder
and
Wonderland hand dyed fabrics.
yes, and the colorway is mock turtle. I got it in Ada. I think her name is. I want to say her name is Kira, who hand dyed these. That could be wrong. I'm not sure, but they were. She was giving out
Yeah.
they were giving out hand-dyed fabric that they made.
Yeah, and I got one too since you're showing it, and I did Lugana.
Yeah.
Yours is
So
more modeled than mine, I think. Isn't that so crazy how that happens on the different
yeah.
fabric?
Yeah, for sure. And then I got this was from you, Alex. This was a freebie from Alex.
Oh yeah. It's a
Plan to stitch some Halloweeny stuff on this. I don't know. It was just a good group of grab bags. It was like pink and blue. Um, this is really pretty. This is really pretty.
Yeah.
This was my opalescent. I only have one opalescent thing, and I just love it. It's so
Yeah.
pretty. And then I got this like lime green and this. I think
Ooh yeah. Yeah.
my shell that I did on
Yes.
grab
On that.
bag.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, and we'll have to drop in a picture of the anchor. We'll have to drop the anchor. I made an anchor for my boyfriend, and but I already gave it to him, so I wasn't able to show it on anything. I don't even know if I posted a picture of it anywhere, but
I think you put it in your story the day you
oh,
get it, maybe.
yeah, I will post a picture of it, and we'll put one here. And it was also done on grab bag. I don't know why I keep calling it grab bag, on scrap bag fabric. And it was a really pretty blue, and it was modeled. It looked like the waves of the ocean. And I know we're not to freebies yet, but while we're talking about that, Alex also, if you sat with us, and even if you didn't sit with us at StitchCon, you knew that I had a friend that was coming to visit me, and that he was a sailor. And at the time, he was not my boyfriend, but now he is my boyfriend. And so, anyways, it was like all I talked about. And it's funny because he's in the Navy, so we dropped a lot of sailor puns. And Alex found this on the freebie table and gave it to me. Home is where you drop your anchor.
I couldn't not get it for you.
It's amazing. Jimmy also really thought it was funny. So, that's, yeah. And that's, oh, wait, I still have a few more things that I paid for. Most of these actually I didn't pay for, but I'm going to show them all now, I guess. So these
Ooh.
are the needle minders I got. This one I paid for. It was like Rebel Stitcher, I think. This one was gifted to me by the other vegan lady, Lisa, at the conference. Um,
Yeah.
I'll get her handle and put it down on the bottom. This was gifted. These were all gifted at, um, at our tables. Oh, cute. This one I bought, obviously, because it's like a ship in a bottle, and I'm obsessed with the ocean now. Uh,
Yep.
and this is the best pen that I've ever had in my life.
It's
This
true.
old bloom pen. This is life finds a way. And then Sebastian, he gave me this. I forget his handle. It's like T's and B's or something. And then
Yep.
this is Heather, the 20-minute stitcher.
Hmm.
Her and her son, they colored all these shrinky dinks and then made needle minders out of them, which is
Such,
adorable.
yeah, such a good idea.
Yeah, adorable. And then this is from Josh, Tasha's husband, who's the
Yes.
uncanny arcanist. Um, he's got really cool stuff, and so he sent Tasha with a chicken for me. So
Love it. Love it.
yeah, so that's all my things that I paid for. I don't have as many freebies as you. Do you want me to go ahead and do my freebies and then over to you?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So Heather also handed out these cute little orc catchers, and mine has dragons. And so whenever I put thread into it, I am feeding the dragon, and so you have to say roar when you put thread in it. And everyone has to do that. And
Yeah. It's
everyone did, and it was great. So I love that. I just love orc catchers. And Alex also gave me one, which I don't have over here, but gifted me one. And I just need things to put thread in at all times. 1 million of them, to be precise. Um, that's something you could tell us in the comments. I have a bunch of sewing stuff, and I would love to make orc catchers myself, much like how Heather does. So if you would be interested in those, be like, yes, that's a good idea, or be like, no, Neil, that's stupid. Never do that with your life. So I'll accept both answers.
But I think you should do it. So.
Thanks. Um, and then I got some freebies. Actually, most of these were like gifted to me. Most of them are actually from you, Alex, and Tasha. This was from Tasha. This is Cobweb and Rose, the Oxford Saloon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love this guy. He reminds me of your Old West
Uh-huh.
thing.
The dry goods store.
Yeah. This one is called Green, which I love green. And there's an English version and then there's a Spanish version. I don't know if you can see the pictures really, and there's like trees and it's like everything I love.
Yeah, it's so good.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but the saying says green, I love you green, green wind, green branches. And then the Spanish says verde, que te quiero verde, verde viento, verde ramas, which is the same thing in Spanish. It's the exact same pattern, just different
Yeah.
languages. There's some color changes, so I'll probably make both of them. I love it. And then I got this little guy because these are just so cute.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So cute.
Yeah, I love these guys. Um, and then this one I think was from you, Alex. Of course, you had a bunch of stuff for the table.
Yeah.
Um, these are Rocky Mountain Wildflowers by the Graphic Needle Arts Limited. Um, since I live in the Rocky Mountains for
Yeah.
now, I picked this up to do. So I'm excited about those too. Oh, and then last but not least, I won a raffle item.
Oh yeah.
I got this really cute project bag um, from Garon Totenbags. So from Gary and Ron.
Honey.
Um, yeah, Garon Totenbags. I love it. And then a tiny Notions bag that came with it.
It's so great.
Our whole table won shit. Like Alex and I and Emily, I think, all won things.
Yep, from the raffle.
Yeah. So that's all of my haul.
Very nice. Very,
Not
very.
that, but there is quite a lot.
No. Okay. So pretty much all stuff are freebies, except for a couple needle minders, and then I showed the little sulky holder. So I bought
Mhm.
that. Okay, but I did do fabric. Yeah. Okay. So I also got scrap bags. I got 2 of them, which I did not get last year, but y'all were so successful with them. I was like, I need to get in on this. So I got 2 scrap bags from Keepsakes with a bunch of just like neutrally things. And I thought I had gotten even weave for all of it, but a linen one snuck in there. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But like lots of neutrally things. But then I also have like this like Weatherstone-ish thing, and then navy
Ooh.
blue, pretty, and this was like a lavendery color, and then this like sage green, like a lighter green. So
Love.
happy with those. Oh, and then this like gingham one was fun,
Oh,
and
that is cool.
it's teeny. Like this might be like a 40 count. It's linen, so
40 count makes me want to pass out.
I've never attempted the linen in 40 count. Well, I don't know. We'll see. They may be coming back to the freebie table. Who knows? No, it'll be good. And then in the annex, I got 3 pieces of why am I not okay? One of this is from Grace Notes, and it is blackberry latte. It's
Ooh.
really washing it out, but it's a really subtle like purple lavender, and it's 28 count Jobelin. And then this is another Grace Notes fabric, 32 count even weave, and the name is Reese, which spelled for my A Court of Thorn and Roses people, Reese. So I will be doing a Court of Thorn and Roses pattern on this. Haven't yet? No, it will be stitched on this, on Reese, because he's my favorite.
Nice.
And then the last one I got was Atomic Ranch, and it's called Vapors, and 32 count Lugana. And it's really pretty because it really does look like smoke, because it's like gray and swirly and fun.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So those were my fabrics. And then I also got 2 skeins of the Almond M&Ms silk. I've always wanted to stitch with her silk, and I just haven't ever gotten the chance to. And this one's Moss Boss, which has been my favorite one she's had the whole time, and I was so pumped. So I got Moss Boss and then Cotton Candy. And so when we stitch our stitch along, the bind cross stitch, because we're Immortal, I think I'm going to use both of these.
Oh, fun.
This one for the bordery type thing, and then this one for the words.
Nice.
I think so. That's my plan there. And then let's see. The other things, the needle minders I got were this little foxy nerd from Rebel Stitcher, a little StitchCon needle minder, and then this FlossTube, which is like a big honking one, but really fun. That was also, I think that was also Rebel Stitcher. And
Yeah, I
then,
think that I bought were Rebel Stitcher.
yeah. And then the bookcase that I have on my library one, that's also from her. And then let's see, this was a freebie needle minder that got passed out. And then this was what Josh, Tasha's husband, the Uncanny Arcanist, made for me, and it is one of his leather needle minders, and in the dragon scale pattern. So very cool. And then I mean, people are so darn generous and awesome at StitchCon, and so I have tons of floss drops and little freebies. Like I got this little tube of beads, and this one was fun because they had all, like, you got to pick your tube, and one tube had a certain bead in it, and then you got a prize if you were the one to pick the special tube. And I don't even remember when. It was like a long time before someone found the special bead, but that was fun.
I was
And
like, I don't think I was there for that.
I think you did miss it. I think it was Friday sometime. But and then yeah, the crossroads stitching and the cross stitch chat table had these little notion bags, and this photo card, which has been amazing. It really works. You put it up against your cross stitch when you take a picture, and it like calibrates your camera. So it's been great. And then a little corner card. I also got one of the dragon orc keepers from Heather. Also, I had one of her needle binders, but I don't know where it is. It's probably in my bag. But super cute. Always need work catchers. So yes, I think you should make them.
And I already have Ort the pig, so
Yeah, like it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
it does.
And then I picked up some things off the freebie table. Fly by Night by Silver Creek Samplers. I was shocked this was up on the freebie table.
I know. I'm surprised that you got that. That's awesome.
I know, yeah. So had to get that. I also got some Zodiac mugs, which I probably won't stitch them as mugs, but they're really cute and little for like little gifts for friends and stuff. And then I also got this watercolor birdhouses. Like
I don't think I saw that.
pretty. They're so pretty.
They're so cute.
It's an older chart, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have a hard time finding the same thread. I don't see a year. I mean, it's got a picture, on it as the thing.
My bilingual one also had a picture. Yeah.
Great. So I'll have to do some investigating because those colors are just so pretty, and they have little bluebird buttons on some of them, which
Aww.
I didn't notice till just now. So super cute. And then I got a couple more like magazine pages that didn't come with like the cover picture, but like that's a really pretty barn snow scene. Reminds me a lot of Waynesville and Haywood County. And then this also like summer house or seasonal sampler houses. So it has the 4 seasons. And then I also won one of the raffles. Oh, I'm ready to go. It was so cute. Here it is. Matilda driving the Stitchy bus. It was the charity chart this year, and I won because there was a really nice person that bought a bunch of these, and then they raffled them off. So cute little Matilda and the Stitchy bus. So
Cute.
fun. Okay, I think that's pretty much all from StitchCon, and the reason. So I had a ton of stuff to put on the freebie table because I work at my church in my hometown, and I'm the office manager there, and I have fallen in with the crafty ladies of church, and they all have found out that I cross stitch. So they have all started bringing me all of their cross stitch stashes from like 80s, 90s, all this stuff. I've had like 4 or 5 ladies at this point bring me all their cross stitch stuff. So I went through them all, and then I brought them all to StitchCon and left them on the freebie table and all that. Well, then I get back, and we had another little meeting yesterday, and I came home with a whole box of more stuff. But these I'm all gonna. So, um, so the first thing I came across, which actually I think I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but it's one of the thread cards with the actual thread.
Wow.
Yeah. The only problem is, though, it's from the year 2000. So there's a lot missing.
Okay.
Whole nother panel now, and like the sparkly stuff's not on it, and there's a lot of new colors, but it's still really cool to have. So
Yeah.
So I got that. And then I got these like mountains.
That's amazing.
Cool. It was like 1, 2, 5, 8 different mountain ranges.
Does it tell you what range they are?
Yes.
That back one looked like the Smokies.
Let's see. There is Mount Washington in New Hampshire, the Appalachian Mountains, Great Smoky Mountains. So both of those.
Yeah.
Southwest Desert, the Grand Tetons of the Rocky Mountains,
Grand Teton, amazing.
Mount Rainier in Washington, Mount McKinley in Alaska, and Diamond Head in Hawaii. So I was like,
Very.
absolutely.
Yeah, look at that. The one on the very back, the back top.
Oh yeah, the back.
That is that the Smokies?
No, I think. Well, oh, how do I tell which ones?
It just looks like Smoky Mountains to me.
It's
It looks like
which
okay.
Appalachian and Smoky are, I mean, in the same chain. But yeah, that one's Appalachian. And then, oh, they don't have the Smoky one on here on the front. No,
It looks like
this one's
those.
the Smoky. That one's they're doing Smoky.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
The other one looks more like the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's cool.
really fun, really fun. And I like the Southwest one. That's cool too.
Yeah, those are all really neat.
Yeah. And then I also got these on the road. These I have no idea why. Well, they're just cool. I don't think I'll ever stitch it. But look at that! Look at that little wagon.
It's cute.
Oh, so cute.
Just put this in a scrapbook that you can look through and be like, look how cute this is.
Yeah, yeah, so true.
Things I'll never stitch.
never stitch. Lots of Great Smoky Mountain stuff. So here's like the Great Smoky Mountain Park map. So it's like right here where I am. And it's from 1984. And it's handwritten. It's just also fascinating to me too. Like I'm blown away how people hand did these charts.
That's a huge chart.
It's also it's a very big chart. Let me unfold it. And it's like on drafting paper, kind of. Well, it's on 2 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, you should definitely do all of those, though.
I know. I definitely want to. It's just so cool. So cool. Like Catalucci's on there, which is where we always went camping, and no one ever knows about Catalucci, but it's on this map.
My gosh. I love
Like
that.
we have pictures together, I'm sure.
I'm sure at Catalucci. Yeah.
Yeah. So loved that. Then I got this Footprints in the Sand. This is my grandmother's like favorite prayer, and she's a beach girl. So hopefully I'll stitch it for her, but it also just reminds me of her. So I'll stitch it for me one day. Then I got this because my cousin is a CPA. My other cousin Julie's a CPA, and I just think it's hilarious that there's a cross stitch chart for CPA. So I might surprise her with this one day. Who knows?
Amazing.
Then I got this for you. It is 101 Christmas trees.
So many trees.
So many trees.
I love it.
Yeah, they're so cute and so fun. So that'll come to you at some point. I'll probably wait till I have a good like package to send you.
Yeah, no worries. Not that I'm gonna be stitching on it anytime soon.
Right. Then there was this alphabet, just like free alphabet motifs, volume 4 from Graphworks International.
Nice.
1992. So
good.
That's always good. Oh, and now we're back to the Smoky Mountains again. These are like little seasonal chart packs, and it's kind of like the same. It kind of looks like it's the same farm in all the seasons, but it's slightly different, but it's the same vibe.
Yeah.
So, also hand drawn. That one you can really tell that it's hand drawn.
Yeah, a lot of that's just back stitching, right?
Yeah, that tree. Yeah, it's just so cool.
That is really cool.
And then here is another Great Smoky Mountain National Park. This one's a little less. It doesn't have Cataloochee on it, but it has all the other places. So this one's a little smaller, but not as meaningful. And then I got these butterflies, which made me think of you too.
Yes, the butterflies are amazing.
I really like that one. I think I might try and stitch that one, and then I'll send it on to you.
Yes.
So yeah, super cute. And then the last one I got was this little winter watch. It's just a really cute little deer in the snow.
It is so cute.
So I hit a jackpot. For sure.
Especially so many regional things. Like,
Yeah.
never be able to find that now.
No, yeah. It was
Those are
great.
hot, with time.
Right. Oh, and then I got some fabric, like old fabric, but I don't know if I'll really use it. But like this green heart hanger. I know. It
Okay,
might be,
well, if you use
it's a lot.
it,
So we could split it.
yeah, don't get rid of it.
Yeah. And then these are all little linen things, so I knew you wouldn't like it. And I may not even use them, but they're like not touched. And at one point they were $1. Oh my gosh, how much the times have changed.
Oh, I wish fabric was $1.
I know. So I grabbed them just because they look like they're in such good shape. And
And
then,
those are all linen?
yeah, this was 30 count linen, 49 cents. It's not that big of a piece, but seriously,
Times.
times. And then she also was giving away her DMC stash. So I got DMC threads. And I probably have a lot of these, but I was like, it's so nice to have a little backstash. So
It's already organized.
and these little containers are great. So like 3 full containers of DMC, and then she had this other container of like metallic-y stuff.
Wow.
So I was like, yep, I'll take that too. Krynic. It's Krynic. So.
I was gonna say it looks like you might have stitched a lot of patriotic things, like there's like red, white, blue, and silver.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
The
That
whole
right
corner is a bunch of America.
there. That's fine. Well, there weren't many America charts though. I
That's true.
didn't see any really. So yeah, that was my huge freebie haul. So
Everyone in the Western North Carolina area is gonna start bringing you
I know.
their cross stitch stuff. Like all of the little old ladies at your church are gonna tell all of their little old lady friends, and then they're all just gonna bring you shit.
Well, I mean, I'll take it. And if anyone's looking for something specific, let me know. Although I haven't found any like, everybody wants to get the prairie schoolers or like primitive needle stuff that's out of print, birds of a feather, all the things that like Pam has a lot that she's looking for, but I haven't seen any of that kind of stuff. It's been more of like the leisure arts catalogs and that kind of stuff. But I know what some people are looking for, so I'll
Yeah.
I'll keep my eyes out for them.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So there's all that. Oh, one more thing. I did the Smalls exchange at StitchCon, and we'll put a picture in. I did another Biscornu. It was like the stitchy Biscornu, and I did a custom color conversion, and it was by Sarithri on Instagram. We'll tag them below. So I just did a little Biscornu with a little gift bag of things, and then I got the cutest little pillow from Jamie, and I forgot their handle, but I will put it in. We'll put it below. But it's a really cute pillow. A stitch in time saves 9. So really cute, and it came with the reasoning behind that I don't know where that went, but it was like, if you do it right the first time, you don't have to frog it, basically. was the sentiment. But yeah, super cute. And then she also gave me these scissors with the scissor fob and this little scissor holder. Super cute. And then like stickers and some floss, which fell over here, right here, and a keychain from Georgia, because that's where she's from. And this ornament, this cross stitch ornament.
That is so cute.
And then this was like my favorite part. She gave me a cross stitch coloring book. And
I want to find one of those. That's so cool.
yeah, and like not only is it like this is what I'm looking at, and that's what it's supposed to look like, and then all the X's have a pattern in it, just like our cross stitch, which you probably can't tell that much.
You can't even see it, on.
Yeah, and then there's the key for the color, and so the X's have that in the pattern. You can kind of see it. It's just so cool. Like when I first looked at it, I was kind of like, oh yeah, that's fun. And like, you'll just match this. And then I realized that the actual X's had a pattern in them, just like our patterns.
That's so cool.
I really need to color one. And she gave me some pins to go with it. So yeah, really cool.
It is real cool.
Really, really cool. And then some stickers. So yeah, just got spoiled again. At Stitch.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's all that. Plans. What you got coming up?
I don't have any plans, but today is actually my 7th month on testosterone.
Ooh, fun.
My voice is getting significantly lower than it has been in the past, which is exciting.
Yeah.
And then there was something else I was going to mention, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know. That's all I got going on. I probably have to go back into the office in August, so I have like 1 more month of working at home.
Oh, yeah. Soak that up.
Yeah, not looking forward to going back into the office. I don't know if I've talked about it. The reason I'm working from home is because my office didn't have a gender neutral bathroom option, and it caused me a great amount of stress and anxiety to use the men's restroom at work, even though like I'm legally allowed to do that. But it's still really kind of stressful and awkward. And anyways, so they built me a bathroom. They're building me a bathroom, which is awesome. Like props to NBC, because Comcast didn't want to do it, and NBC was like, "You have to fucking do it." Yeah. So
yeah,
NBC's for it because we rent a space out of a Comcast building. So I feel really good because I'm like making a difference for like the whole of our little company building. So
yeah.
But once it's built, I'll have to go back to work. But I'm sad. Well, one, I'm really excited because it's awesome. But I'm also worried that I've just given an out to everybody that wants to poop at work because it's just like a single stall bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I'm afraid it's just going to be the poop toilet, and I'm going to get to go to the bathroom because it's always going to be occupied.
Well, get you some poopery of your own, like your own stash, and have it ready.
Yeah. I told my manager that this week, and he was like, "I'll make sure there's some air fresheners in there."
Oh gosh.
I was like, thanks. And then,
Chris.
yeah. And then I'm also, none of this is set in stone, but I'm thinking about leaving Denver in December, which is sad, but also exciting. So I'm leaning mostly towards going to the Twin Cities in Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul. So if you live there, say hi. Or if you know someone that lives there,
Yeah.
tell them. Or if you know someone in Denver who needs a roommate, then that's also an option. Denver's just really expensive to live in, and I'm poor, so you know.
I feel you.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at in my life right now. And I have no cross stitch plans. I plan on starting my pineapple. Oh my god, you know what I didn't show?
What?
Real quick. What Chris sent me in the mail.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's like, it's like we have stitchy kindness.
Yeah. Crispy. I don't remember her last name or her handle. I posted a picture about it on Instagram, but she sent me this chart because we talked about it at StitchCon. Because we're just it's by Bendy Stitchy. It's the 1844 Lady Man, and it says I'm quite the lady man, and it's just funny because well, I don't think I need to explain it, but you know, super cute.
So cute.
And she sent me like fabric and floss too, which was just so kind of her. I just like still can't get over it. So I'd really love to start on it.
Yeah.
Especially before our next video, I'd like to start on that and the pineapple. Get some more animals done. I guess that's really all and work on my SAL. But again, that sounds really ambitious for me.
Well, you got this. And whenever you get done, that's perfect.
Thanks, Alex.
Of course.
Tell us about your plans.
So my plans, I'm gonna keep on with the animal alphabet. Little Ruthie is supposed to make her arrival into the world at the end of July. I would love to have the alphabet done by then. I'm not sure if I will. So I want to get that done ASAP. But then I'm gonna have 2 new big starts coming up in August, or one of them as soon as I can, but the other one will be in August. The one in August is Tasha and Allison and I are doing a long dog sampler SAL because none of us have done a long dog. And I'm doing pandemic because I've wanted to start. I mean, ever since I started stitching and saw pandemic, I was like, well, that's just perfect because I started stitching in the pandemic. So that's the one I'm going to do. Tasha is going to do, I don't remember, the 5th, something about the 5th. I will put them down below. And I can't remember Allison's either. But we will have more information on that because it'll be in August. So if anyone else wants to jump in on the long dog, I don't even remember what we made our hashtag. It'll come in August. But if you are interested in stitching a long dog with us, let me know. And I'll add you to our little group that we have on Instagram. So we're going to start that in August. But then my other big project is called The Castle. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw me get all the threads together for this over the weekend. It is this honkin' pattern.
Amazing.
This was also from one of my church cross stitch ladies who is still currently stitching. And she invited me over to her house and she showed me all the things that she has framed, all the blankets that she has cross stitched on, which is a thing, and I did not know it was a thing. A ton of baby blankets, stockings. Like, she's a retired nurse that worked on the night shift, and she just has stitched her whole adult life. And so she had this framed at her house. And so she passed me on. This is this is a copy. I have the original tucked away so that it does not get damaged. From 1987, Teresa Winsler. And I'm just so excited to get it started. But y'all, I'm also really intimidated because this is the single threads. So all the single threads that I need. Oh, but then these, I mean, it's bigger than my head. These are the thread blends for this daggum dragon.
Oh, he blended.
He blended a lot. And so, if you're not familiar with thread blends, because this will be the first time I've ever, well, there were some in the Dark Queen of the Sea, but not very many. But it's, you know, one thread of each color makes your 2 strands that you stitch with. And so there are 33 blends, which means 66 individual colors. And they're all in different color combinations. Like this purple right here, which is 3042, this little lavendery thing, is in 6 different blends with other colors, if that makes sense. So I had to buy a couple different skeins, and then I just split up the skeins so that I didn't buy like 6 individual ones. But it's wild. It is wild.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I really want to start. I finally ordered the fabric, and then I've also been working really hard behind the scenes to coordinate all of my like stitching notions for this, because I'm going to be working on it forever. So Josh made me a scissor sheath that's the dragon scales for my dragon scissors that I bought, which I'll show once I'm like officially started. Of course, I'll use the dragon scale needle minder. I'll also use the dragon orc catcher. And, and then Melissa at Shiva Designs has made me a dragon project bag and orc catcher, or thread bed. She found some fabric for me, and I had her custom make it for me. And she texted me today and said it is in the mail and on the way. And it was so funny because she was like, now you have no more excuses. You have to start your dragon.
Oh my! What's gonna fit in it?
I know.
I mean,
I know. And I just ordered a standard one, and so it's probably not going to fit everything. But
you need like a dragon tote bag. Like,
yeah, to have it all together.
yeah.
So yeah, and she was like, this will be a decade or 2 project. And I was like, and that's given a good estimate. I mean, it may be, yeah, it'll be
Lifetime.
Lifetime for sure. So, if anyone has stitched this pattern or Teresa Winsler in general, hit me up with tips. I think it's gonna be a lot of confetti and
What does that mean?
like just skipping around everywhere with all the.
Oh yeah, I do that.
But like individual skipping around. So, especially in that castle. So
That's so much thing.
Yeah. So hopefully by the time we film again, I will have it started and I will have all my dragon things to show.
I'm so excited to see the project bag.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, those are my big plans. Animal Alphabet and dragons.
Yay!
Yep. So I guess that brings us to the end of this video, and thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the new followers, new subscribers, all that fun stuff. And
yeah,
if we have missed you by, from our freebies or whatever, we love you. And yeah, everyone's just so great.
Yeah. And I just want to say real quick, my blood clot is better. Well, it's still like hanging out for like 3 months, but everybody was really, really nice to me at StitchCon, and several people have followed up to see how I'm doing.
Aww.
So, which is really nice. So I'm on blood thinners and doing fine.
Good. So Yeah, but thanks for joining us, and see you in a couple weeks, hopefully.